What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over 9 different ways to improve your Google Ads ad copy. And this could work for any campaign type. It doesn't just have to be limited to responsive search ads. That's just the example I'm going to be using in this video. So I'm going to be showing you how to improve your headlines, how to improve your description lines. But what I first want to start with are some different examples of ads I liked and ads I dislike. So we're going to start with some ads I liked, and I went to Google and just did a few different searches. The first search was AI video tool. Now, to me, Synthesia has the perfect ad here because their headline is really just 2 different benefits and options that, to me as a consumer, that are going to make me be more interested in what they're offering me. I search AI video tool. Obviously, what I'm trying to do is probably create more videos faster and create much more professional videos without having to spend hours and hours on video editing. So generate AI videos in minutes is the perfect benefit to show in a headline, and then giving me options of over 85 plus presenters. So a lot of AI video tools will just give you text to video. So you enter text and you can output a video of somebody talking using the exact text that you wrote, or what they can do is actually create quality videos from your articles and blogs. So I really like this advertisement because we have generate AI videos in minutes, over 85 plus presenters. And then Synthesia here, our software lets you generate AI videos in minutes just by typing in text, no cameras, microphones, actors needed. Generate your free AI video today. So a nice call to action at the very end of their advertisement, some different benefits to me. This is a very intriguing ad to me and something that I would be likely to click. Now, Pictory AI, I thought this was a really good advertisement as well. AI video creator tool, transform text to video, start for free, engage and impress your audience with our AI video maker. Professional quality videos from articles and blogs. So to me, I thought these were 2 really good advertisements. And while this advertisement isn't too bad, the headline, Topaz Video AI, you're much better having headlines that are going to be more towards #1 video AI, create without limits, transform text to video, AI video creator tool. Give people exactly what they're going to get when they actually see your advertisement so that they're more likely to click and more likely to convert. Now, advertisements I wasn't a huge fan of, so I searched track business phone calls and I got CallRail, call tracking, CallRail. To me, having this business name in the headline twice, not ideal in my opinion. Just putting call tracking here, CallRail, is to me not the best headline because call tracking can mean different things. And ultimately, the other thing I didn't like about this advertisement, and I don't know why this happens with CallRail and Phonexa right here, but turn leads into customers with actionable insights from CallRail's call tracking software. Market smarter with CallRail's seamless call tracking platform. Phonexa, turn leads into customers. It's the same exact description line. The only difference is the brand name change. So maybe they're sister companies, I'm not sure. But to me, using the same exact description line in 2 different ads for 2 different advertisers, not a best practice. Now, to me, what I would recommend for CallRail is rather than turn leads into customers with actionable insights, I would just basically do something like turn phone calls into customers, turn phone calls into revenue. Seamless call tracking to improve your marketing. Market smarter with CallRail's call tracking software. So just kind of adjusting this ad a little bit to me would really improve this advertisement. Now, the other example I'm going to give you, the last example, is beach travel packages. So this is a really good advertisement, first and foremost, because it's a huge advertisement. They have a bunch of site link extensions here. Beachbound official site, shop beach vacation packages. Now, what I like about this is sit back, enjoy the ocean views, let us take care of the rest. Book your getaway today. Book your one-of-a-kind experience, flexible payment options, easy, stress-free booking, exclusive savings. All those parts of the advertisements I liked. Now, Beachbound official site, to me, not a huge fan of a headline that's just official website. The beach isn't just a vacation, it's a state of mind. To me, that's no real benefit to your customer. If people are searching beach travel packages, what they want is the best beach travel package. They're already sold on going to the beach. You don't need to sell them that they need to go to the beach. If we scroll down here to Expedia, I thought this was a really good advertisement. Beach vacation packages. This is a great way to use a brand name while also highlighting benefits. Expedia flight and hotel deals. And then save up to 100% on your flight with package booking. The more you bundle, the more you save. To me, you don't need to put any brand slogans in your description lines, but I guess in this case it works. Everyone's vacation is unique. Build your own customizable ... So to me, pretty good advertisements here as well. So let's get back into Google Ads here and let's start going over some of the different tips that I have for improving your Google Ads ad copy. So the very first thing here is use popular search terms in your ad copy. So coming back over to my example, this is an ad group for farmhouse quilts. You can see the keywords I'm targeting, all related to people who want to purchase farmhouse quilts with a few different variations here. So these are the keywords I'm targeting, but if we come back to our ad group, so we're going to click on our ad group at the top here, it'll bring us to our ads portion right here. And what we want to do is go to keywords, and we want to use our all-time data or last 30 days of data. And what you want to do is click on search terms. So instead of search keywords, click on search terms, go by impressions, and you're going to see the actual search term that triggered our advertisements the most is country quilts. So that is something that should be in my advertisement because it's only going to improve my click-through rate if my advertisements are actually matching what people are typing in. So as we scroll down here, you'll see a few different examples. So vintage farmhouse quilts. One of the things you're going to see a lot is king size bedding. So country quilts king size, farmhouse bedding king, farmhouse quilt set, farmhouse quilts king. So we can use some of these different actual search terms, and as we come back into our advertisements and we're editing our advertisements, we can add those directly to our headlines. So let's make sure we have country quilts in our headlines here. And if we scroll down, you're going to see farmhouse quilts, farmhouse quilt sets. Instead of country sets, let's do country quilts. And now we have successfully did our first tip. Use those popular search terms in our ad copy. You should also use that in your description line as well. So rather than just using farmhouse quilts everywhere, we can create description lines that are geared towards country quilts as well. So coming back over here, the next tip is 8 keyword headlines, 7 selling headlines. You don't have to do this the exact number like this one, but the example that I mean is when we come up here and we're creating our headlines, what Google Ads is going to do is give you a bunch of headline suggestions. So use some of those different headline suggestions. Vintage farmhouse quilts, farmhouse style quilts, and to me, you get 15 total headlines that you can set. So use 8 of them just specific for keywords. So what are people going to be typing in before they see your advertisement? So some example of that here, farmhouse quilts, farmhouse quilt sets, country quilts. Now here is going to be more of a selling point. Shop the best bedding. Now farmhouse bedding for sale, to me, that would be another example of a keyword. But as we come down here, some of the different selling headlines. Cozy and elegant bedding. Quilts you will love. Sleep better and improve comfort. Sleep stylish and comfortable. And then down here, again, more keywords. Modern farmhouse quilts, king farmhouse quilts, and more. Vintage farmhouse quilts. Now coming up to the top and looking at some of these different examples, what I'm hopefully going for is what I want is people to see an advertisement like, and it doesn't have to be in this particular order, but to me, the perfect advertisement would be something that says farmhouse quilts or country quilts and then sleep better and improve comfort. So we're trying to pair headlines that will use not only the keywords that people are typing in, the search terms that people are using, but that will also use the benefits that people will get. Over 100 bedding sets for sale. So I want farmhouse quilts and then quilts in all sizes. Twin, queen, full, king quilts. So I'm trying to basically any objections that somebody may have before they click my ad, I want to make sure that my ad answers those objections. So coming back over here to our tips, using different headlines that highlight the different keywords and the search terms, like keywords you're targeting and the search terms people are actually typing in, and then using headlines to actually sell your products and services. What is the benefit to your customer? That comes down to the next two, using short sentences in your description. That's something I've been doing a lot lately and a lot in the past year or so, where I'm trying to kind of, rather than writing long descriptions with long sentences, do short benefits. And what I'm trying to do is highlight the benefits to customers. So if we come down to my advertisements here, we come down to my description lines, things like hundreds of top-rated farmhouse quilts, all sizes and farmhouse styles, fast and free shipping. The goal of these descriptions is to get people to not say, okay, but do they have quilts in my size? Do they have quilts in the styles that I like? Is there enough variation that I can choose from? That's what I'm ultimately trying to tell people with these description lines. And at the same time, what you're trying to do is actually give some of the benefits that they're going to get when they purchase from you. Upgrade your bedroom and your sleep. Cozy and comfortable sleep. Upgrade your bedroom decorations. Comfortable and beautiful farmhouse quilts. Enhance your sleep. Versatile and timeless quilts. So maybe not the perfect descriptions for all of these, but really what I'm trying to do is highlight, here is what you are going to get when you purchase from us. So using some of those short sentences can make it much easier to actually highlight the benefits to your customers. Now, number 5, don't forget the display path. So we're going to come back to the top here. If you have a ton of different ad groups, you're targeting all sorts of different keywords, just set your display path for your advertisements. It doesn't hurt to show people that they're going to go to farmhousegoals.com and they're going to go to a page that has quilts for sale. Obviously, this is not going to match your exact page, but to me, if somebody sees farmhousegoals.com/quilts, it may just take away a little bit of that hesitation of, should I go to this page? Is it going to have what I'm looking for? And if people are specifically searching quilts when they see my advertisements, then that is what they're looking for. I want to show them that is what is on the page they're going to click. So coming back over to our tips, next thing is create 2+ ads per ad group. So the maximum amount of responsive search ads you can create in a single ad group is 3. You should have at least 2 ads running. I would say run 2 to 3 at all times. One of the things that you can do, and what I do a lot of times, especially if you have landing pages to test as well, so we'll click on save ad here and you'll see we have 3 different advertisements here. So this one I just paused, this one I just created. So one of the things that you can do is look at data, just make sure you have a large enough data set. In this case, we would here. You could see this advertisement is running more often. It has a higher click-through rate. So this advertisement here, and then it has a higher conversion rate and a lower cost per conversion. So even though the average cost per click is higher, every other important metric is telling us this is a better performing advertisement. So now what we can do is pause the lesser performing advertisement, create a new advertisement, and hopefully what we can do is beat this performance with our new advertisement. When you're running Google Ads campaigns, when you're running advertisements, you always want to be testing and optimizing. So right now, the other thing that you can do is we have these 2 advertisements running going to the same exact landing page. So I could also take an ad like this new one that we just created. So let's just say I want to test this ad with a different landing page as well. We can copy this advertisement, just come right here and click on paste, choose our search campaign here. It'll automatically choose our quilts ad group. We'll click on done. And then if ad already exists in the destination, we're going to create a duplicate, click on paste. And now we're A/B testing our new ad against the other new advertisement that we're creating now, with the only change being the actual page where we're sending traffic to. So it's going to create this brand new advertisement here. All we need to do is click on edit and then just update our landing page. So you'll see here is the current landing page for the other advertisement. And what we need to do is paste our new landing page. So I have a couple different pages on my website that list farmhouse quilts for sale. The other one is a little bit more of a blog post with a lot of different products for sale within that blog post. This is just strictly a page that's listing products for sale. So we're going to scroll to the bottom. We can keep everything exactly the same, click on save ad, and now we're good to go. Okay, so now we'll have 3 different advertisements running in this ad group. We could just come over here, select our enabled advertisements, and we'll see if we can increase our performance at all. If not, Google Ads is just going to continue running this advertisement, which has been pretty successful for us already. So if this doesn't work, what we could always do is pause both of these ads, and then we can take this advertisement, duplicate it, maybe test the landing page depending on how it performs over here, or we can just create another ad variation and continue to test and optimize our advertisements over time. So making sure you're creating multiple ads per ad group, that is the best way to test and optimize your Google Ads advertisement. Next thing is using all relevant assets. So coming back over to my advertisement, we'll edit this one right here. And if we scroll to the bottom here, you're going to see there's a ton of different assets that we can add. So we can add images, we can add business name and logos. When I set up this campaign, I didn't add images. I only added site links, and I did structured snippets, and I did some call out extensions. But if you come over here, you're going to see all of these different assets that you can add to your advertisements. If you have a mobile app, add it here. If you have a lead form where you're actually collecting leads and it's relevant to your advertisement, then add a lead form. You can create structured snippets. I think these are added at the campaign level, and then we can create different assets at the ad group level as well. So you want to make sure you're using all of these different asset types because it's only going to improve your ad performance. And what Google Ads is going to do is combine your assets with your descriptions, with your headlines, and serve the variations that are performing the best for your campaign. I will be going through assets in detail in some follow-up videos, so I don't want to go into too much detail with all of these assets in a video about improving your ad copy. However, you should be using all of those relevant assets for your campaign, and I will be spending a lot of time going over a lot of the different assets, creating separate videos for them, and then also creating campaigns with assets added as well. Now, number 8, use simple language and don't force brand slogans. Kind of a simple concept, but if we come back over to our CallRail example, to me, you should always assume that people have absolutely no idea what your business does. So what you're trying to do when you're creating your advertisements is you don't want to educate customers with an advertisement. You want to educate them with your landing page. The goal of an advertisement is to promote your product or service and to show the benefits of your product and service to customers. So turn phone calls into leads, turn phone calls into revenue. Now, things like turn leads into customers with actionable insights from CallRail's call tracking software, Market smarter with CallRail's seamless call tracking platform. To me, you don't need to use all of these long sentences and trying to make things more difficult than they have to be. Just do a couple of quick benefits, because you're really not trying to create these really complex ads. You're not trying to create the smartest advertisement in Google. What you're trying to do is create the advertisement that people are going to want to click the most, that people feel will solve the solution to their problem the best. So using simple language to me is the best way to actually accomplish that. And I would not recommend forcing brand slogans. You don't need to put your brand everywhere in the advertisement. You're trying to sell a product or service. You're not trying to sell your company. So that's the main thing I would recommend is don't try to force brand slogans. There's nothing worse than working with a client who says, we have to make sure that every advertisement includes this brand slogan that we have. Even if it's going to drag down our campaign slightly, we need to make sure everyone reads our brand slogan. A lot of people aren't remembering brand slogans. People aren't remembering branding that much. All they're trying to do is, in that moment, you need to provide a solution to their problem. Now, number 9, last but not least, use a call to action in your ads. So I showed you the example earlier using the AI video tools. So generate your free AI video today. This is a perfect example of a call to action. So in my case, when I was creating my advertisements for Farmhouse Quilts, one of the things I should do is make sure that I have call to actions in every single description line. So shop today and save. Upgrade your bedroom today. Shop our top rated quilts. So I should make sure that I'm incorporating call to actions within my descriptions better. And you can also create headlines that do the same exact thing. Shop hundreds of Farmhouse quilts. What you're trying to do is get people to take an action on your website. So use a call to action in your advertisement so that people go ahead and choose you and hopefully complete whatever conversion is on your website. And to show another example from our search for beach travel packages, you can see for Beachbound, book your getaway today. Book your one-of-a-kind experience. So they have a lot of different call to actions, even in a single advertisement. So what you're trying to do is get people to take a specific action. So make sure you tell them, this is the action we want you to take. So improving your Google Ads ad copy, the best way to boil this all down is keep it simple, highlight the benefits to your customers, sell your product or service. You're not trying to do any branding right now. And make sure that when people are searching specific keywords, you use those search terms in your ad copy, and you also sell exactly what people are looking for. Sell that you have the solution to your customer's problem, and it will help your conversion rate. It'll help your click-through rate. And ultimately what we're all trying to do is, if we come back over to Google Ads here, come back over to our ad group for Farmhouse Quilts, let's go to our keywords. So in search keywords here, if we scroll over, so I've added the quality score, expected click-through rate, ad relevance, and landing page. You want all of these to be above average for every single keyword that you're targeting, because if your expected click-through rate is high, that means you have very relevant ads that are matching exactly what your customers expect to see. Now you'll see over here for a keyword like Farmhouse Patchwork Quilt, my ad relevance is below average, so this may be something I need to add to one of my advertisements in the headline section to make sure I'm actually targeting this keyword that people are typing in. Now, I don't have quality score for every single keyword here, but ultimately what you're trying to do is get a 10 out of 10 quality score, because that will only improve your campaign performance. You're trying to get above average expected click-through rate, above average ad relevance, and then above average landing page experience. And a lot of this is all managed through your advertisements, and then also through the keywords that you're targeting and how closely those keywords actually match up with where you're sending traffic to. So hopefully this has been helpful if you're trying to improve your Google Ads ad copy. Gave some good examples, gave some different tips and best practices that should only help. So one of the main things is just go into your campaign, create some new responsive search ads, create 3 ads per ad group. It doesn't hurt to test and optimize your Google Ads campaigns at all times. So thank you for watching my video today, and make sure you subscribe to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel.